Hi there, it's Bonnie Adam from pathwayshealing.com, and this little guy is Hunter over here. I usually do my videos at the office for obvious reasons because at home can be a little bit distracting, but Hunter, settle down. That's a good boy. You can do a little animal Reiki in this one too. But I'm going to do a little demonstration, hopefully, of some distance Reiki using a stand-in this case a teddy bear. You can use a doll, a bear, even just a pillow. Hold the pillow. So different ways you can use distance Reiki. One of the ways you could do is even just to visualize. He's gonna steal my bear. Like the person in your hands. So just close your eyes and visualize that little person between your hands, right? You can also you could visualize, like, say someone who, for example, broke their leg or something. So you could imagine holding the leg. You can visualize the bones knitting back together in their leg. Look at my hair. Anyway, this is what happens when you try to make a video. So that kind of thing. Whatever you can visualize, whatever you can make a concept of in your mind, you can send healing energy to it. So even if it's like a situation like you have to have a meeting, it's going to be a stressful meeting, you have a job interview, you have an exam, and all those kinds of things that you can think of, you can see, if you can visualize that between your hands. You can say, okay, I'm sitting in the exam, the answers are coming easily to me, I'm able to write them down, I'm passing, I get like a 95 or maybe I get 100. Go for 100, why not? So anyway, that is a way that you can send distance healing. And the other way is to use like a bear or a doll. And a teddy bear, like, that has 2 arms, 2 legs, ears, eyes, and everything just like a human, is a really nice way to do that. Nobody, it's not for you. So a way you can do that is you would, sit down in meditation. And, this is my, like, as I'm scratching Hunter's ears here as I do this. So I'm just kind of, part of my intention with this video is just to show that you can still do Reiki, even if you have an active 1-year-old puppy jumping on your bed. You can still do it, right? Do what you can. You fit it in where you can. You don't have to have like this completely silent, tomb or, beautiful sacred space to work in. Anywhere that you do Reiki is a beautiful sacred space, right? And it's going to, even like, I may sleep better tonight if I do Reiki on my bed today. Who knows, right? So don't think that you always have to have the perfect place to do this. So I'm going to focus, and the 3 pillars of Reiki: Gasho, meaning 2 hands come together; Reijiho, meaning indication of the spirit. So I'm now saying I'm going to pick a person. I like to pick my mom, somebody like that. So I'm going to say, please send Reiki to my mom for her highest good. Then I draw my symbols either in the air, around me, or visualize them in my mind's eye, or maybe draw them over top of the bear. Always not for dogs. And then he's biting it. Anyway, so I do my symbols. Then I set the intention in my mind, may this bear represent my mom for Reiki healing energy today. Now, as far as permission goes, I can ask on the soul level, or maybe I would have talked to my mom ahead of time and asked her, hey mom, do you want to have some Reiki healing today? Sometimes it's nice, like, they can just receive it, as they go about their day. But it is nice to, like, if you plan a time ahead of time, you could set up a time and say, hey, at 2 o'clock, would you like to lie down and have a rest? And I'll send Reiki at 2 o'clock. And then sometimes they can have a nicer experience that way. So I would then, if I was going to do it on the soul level, I would tune into my mom and I say, Mom, would you like to receive some Reiki today? And I went through this in the crystal healing video a little bit too. You can ask on that soul level. If you don't get a feeling of stop, no, go away, then it's okay to proceed. And if you're not sure, it's okay to proceed. Reiki's never going to do any harm. If the person doesn't want to receive it, they just won't receive it, right? If you do get a feeling that they're not interested, they don't want it, or you get a negative feeling, then don't send. Send to someone else. Send to yourself. Send to Hunter. He would love it. Maybe it'll calm him down. Anyway, so as long as I get the feeling that it's okay to proceed, then I go ahead. And with the bear, I can give Reiki to the bear the exact same way. I can do a full treatment the same way I would do with a person. I could hold the feet, right? And then I can start at the top. It's nice, you can kind of move them around, make it comfortable. And like I've just got him up here to hold him up for the video, but you can put him on your lap and you can do the head. You can do the eyes, right? You can do his ears. You can do his throat chakra. You can hold his shoulders. And you will be surprised on things you will pick up, on places you will end up working longer. Like, oh, I really worked on the abdomen a lot. And then if you get the chance, you can check in with the person later and find out, like, did they have a stomach ache? Were they having any problems in that area? A friend of mine and I used to do trades. So we would trade names of family members and friends. So she would give me the name of someone I didn't know that she knew. And I would give her the name of someone that she doesn't know, but I know. And then we would do the trade, like do the Reiki healing. We'd send the healing, and then afterwards we would talk to each other and say, okay, so you were working on my brother, and my brother had a neck problem, and she, you know, so she'd say, oh, does he run? You know, I wouldn't tell her anything about him, but she would then get back to me and see if he had any problems or what she picked up on, and it's a great way to build your confidence. So if you have a Reiki buddy, that's a great thing to do. Or even friends, you know, if you pick up a friend or a family member and say, don't tell me anything, I'm going to send you Reiki, and you pick the time and whatever, and then afterwards you can give them a buzz, you know, phone, email, whatever, and say, oh, hey, these are the things I picked up on when I did the distance Reiki. And you will be shocked to find out how many times you are right on the money as to what is happening with them. Whether they have aches or pains, or whether they were stressed, or whatever was going on with them that day. So, in fact, pay attention to your emotional state. If your emotions are shifting when you're giving the Reiki, oh, maybe those are the emotions that the person you're working on is feeling at that time. So it can be really fun to play with, and I encourage you to do lots and lots of distance healing on yourself, others, situations. Send Reiki to world peace, please. We could use that. You know, send Reiki to get rid of the coronavirus. Send Reiki to, you know, to anything you can think of in your mind. You can send Reiki to it. It's good for you. It's good for everyone else. Especially send Reiki to people that you're having difficulties with or challenges with. You send them Reiki, I can almost guarantee you that the next time you run into them, a lot of those difficulties might be a little bit easier, or maybe even disappear. So very, very worth spending your time sending distance Reiki to people, places, things, animals, whatever. And as you can see, my little friend here has fallen asleep. Even just talking about Reiki and doing, you know, a little demonstration on the bear. So Reiki is very calming. You want to say goodbye to the people, Hunter? Come here. Come here. Say goodbye. Oh, there he goes. Okay. Bye-bye.